Hey, this is Green Lion Girl. Honestly, I needed to
You're
get
the
my
talk of
thoughts
the
out
town,
on
kid,
what I
thanks
thought
to
about
those
SheRa
photos.
I can barely keep up with you.
and getting out some of my frustrations. And Final Fantasy 15 Comrades seemed the best way to do that.
Thank you. I wish you a safe return.
For most reboots, I normally take them with a grain of salt, and this was kind of a letdown. Now, as far as the animation style and the actual animation in the trailer that was released, and the voice acting, I think I'm just going to focus on the art style because that's probably the one thing that annoys me the most. While I understand with every person and fan there's this bit of nostalgia and things that you liked and you didn't like and you want to improve on. It felt like there was no moment there. I mean, I don't know if the creators, and part of it felt like they hadn't really watched the original, and I know some of the people who've done fan art on Tumblr, they admit that they have not watched the original, and they say, oh, the original was not for me, or the original looks awful, and I'm like, okay, but if you didn't see the original, do you even know what SheRa was, or why she was awesome to us who watched it? The new show is not out yet, but you're a fan of it. And you know, there has been this story where it's ones that are complaining about how the character looks, it's just men in their 30s. That is not true. I don't like the design of SheRa now. She looks really like a 10-year-old boy. And I've heard, oh, it's not for you? Well, then why are you bringing back a nostalgic character just to annoy fans and say, oh, it's not for you? In my opinion, this is a bad marketing strategy, and it's just an excuse to ignore criticism. SheRa came out in the 80s, and yes, I know she was a spin-off of He-Man. But what I liked about her origin story was, alright, she just came out and raised by the board, and she was actually a general of the board. She was respected. And when she learned the truth, she joined the rebellion, and she he was determined to help make things right. That means so much more than, okay, this character is flat, because really there is that dimension there. I have no doubt that when I look back, I can think of characters who, you know, they haven't always made the right decisions, or they have had the bad childhood, so to speak, and you know, they turn things around, and they're either the anti-hero or go the full 360 and well, I mean, the whole 180 and go from villain to hero. And while it may seem,
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite
calling
therapeutic.
the new version a 10-year-old boy, I mean, someone said that she's supposed to be 15. If you look at Sailor Moon, who's supposed to be 14 at the beginning of the series, there is a strong difference. And while yes, it can be chalked up partly to animation styles, the transformation sequence in the trailer that has been released at this time, you know, it was Sailor Moon-esque, but it felt like a downgrade. I mean, she actually looked tougher when she was Adora. And the animation did feel choppy too. I mean, it actually kind of reminds me of Speed Racer. I mean, I realize it's just one instance, but this is probably going to be stock footage that is going to be used during every transformation. And while people are saying, well, this isn't going to be the final transformation, okay, you want your trailers to build
You're the talk
hype.
of the town, kid, thanks to those...
I foresee great things on your horizon.
And, you know, when you want to build hype, you want to bring in your A game. This didn't even feel like their B game. Or if this is their A game, I'm not sure if I want to see their B game, because
Very well. Do be careful.
it just felt like I said, it feels like this is insult to injury. I mean, you're saying this is much better, and oh, we're making her stronger. I don't see that. It feels like a downgrade. I mean, it's like you have Windows 10 and you decide to go back to Windows XP. And I realized that DreamWorks has done some good animation in the last little bit. I mean, I actually do like the new Voltron. And yes, I have seen the other Voltron reboots, and I could probably tell you what I liked about those, what I don't like about those. But where that felt organic, that felt like more in depth, and I realized that is an actual show, not a trailer. The trailers looked like finished products, whereas it felt like it needed to do the work with SheRa. Well, I don't know what the story is going to be. I feel like, it does remind me of Wings Club. Because the way the voice was telling her about her destiny and that reminds me of Daphne and Bloom from season 1. And this was before Bloom even realized, oh, I'm a fairy! I'm the last princess of, well, Spark. Oh, Domino. It depends on which version of season 1 you watch. Whole Destiny okay. It did feel generic in a way, but I guess it's not really a bad thing. It's not really how it happened. Original, and yes, I realized, well, they changed the origins of Voltron this time. They changed, and it looks like that. Well, honestly, it's also bringing Power Rangers movie back. I really hated that. I mean, when I think Mighty Morphin, I still think Austin St. John, Jason David Frank, and that, what we got on screen, it was Breakfast Club in Power Rangers costume. And yeah, I realize some people did like that, but for me, it was not my cup of tea. So while my opinion probably will not be the deciding one that decides whether the SheRa will get a second season, and yes, I realize there's not even a first season out yet, but I don't know. I'm not even sure if this show is even going to be worth watching at all. just because of how they are treating the fans of the original series. You know, calling them OP on that because they can't list after the title character anymore. Oh, women who are jealous. It's not for you! It's not for you! Well, what the... Well, didn't they post an article? People with Team Vote and didn't bother doing a spell or grammar check. And while I'm not quite familiar with Team Vote, I had not heard good things about them. And you know, you're saying your audience is good, then can you go on Team Vogue and post the trailer and with an article that insults the original fans and try to say, oh, it's just the guys who hate it. New design. We love working with this nostalgic, strong hero. But she is so one-sided. So we're making her better. And I'm sorry, at this point, when I hear we're making it better, it's cringy. It's just cringy. And you can blame the Avatar last airbender because, you know, there are parts of it that would have been good, and I probably would have forgiven some of the missteps a little better if he had said his version was better. I mean, and I may be in, like I said, I may be in the minority of the ones that think SheRa looks awful right now, and, well, I know I'm not alone. And I really don't know if, by the way they are treating the original fans, if they really know what they're doing. I mean, to me, SheRa, you know, she is the twin sister of Prince Adam. And while he did have his quirks, at the end of the day, he was still a good person, and he did try to do the right thing.
Well,
and he
let's
was
dig in.
able to be a hero. And when it came time to find his sister, he did that. And he did open her eyes to the truth.
One can't wage war on an empty stomach, so eat up.
So, for what it's worth, that was a good show. And while there weren't intriguing character arcs, you know, you did have your moments where you could feel good about the characters, you could be fearful for the characters, you could laugh at some of the characters. Like, I remember Glimmer one time dyeing her hair purple to impress a prince.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos.
I can barely keep up with you.
But flat out insulting the original fans. And saying this isn't for you. If you didn't do it for fan service, because when you do these reboots, you are doing fan service.
Thank you. Take care out there.
Then who are you doing it for? I mean, I partly want to blame Teen Titans Go, but I can't deny that even though it's not the reboot I wanted, it is a successful show for Cartoon Network. Do I still hate it? Yes. But I still love the original. So, and for all the fans of the new who have not seen either yet, you need to watch the original and see, you know, where the magic came from, what was supposed to be the inspiration, before you say the old was bad, even though I didn't watch it. I think that's where most of my frustration comes from. And then, like I said, they are attacking fans who say they don't, of the original, that don't care about the art of the new. And and you know, when you, and they don't really seem to realize that by doing that, they are limiting the audience. And you are signaling, actually, when you do this, you're asking to be attacked. In my opinion, because that it is nostalgia, and part of their attacks aren't making sense. I mean, I say the art style is like a 10-year-old boy. Oh, you're a pedophile. No, I'm not. So what does the art style saying you're like a 10-year-old boy have to do with that? Actually, nothing at all. Or if I say animation looks choppy or bad, oh, it's not for you, it's not for you. Well, sorry, when you see that, not only are you asking the attack, but you're also cutting away at your audience. Usually the most successful shows are the ones with better ratings. They're normally ones that can, you know, they'll have their target audience, but they'll go in and, you know, they will appeal to the older audiences. Justice League. Teen Titans. Avatar Last Airbender, Young Justice, which thankfully is getting up season 3. They reached outside their target audience, and while some of them not, they didn't get the voice they wanted, or, they understood, hey, we have a good audience here, and, well, they had all these layers, they weren't, and no point did they take criticism with your response. It's not for you. Then again, I could argue that their shows were actually good. I enjoyed Last Airbender. The animated series, not the movie. I enjoyed Young Justice. I enjoyed the original Teen Titans. I enjoyed Breaking the Forest. Even though they technically, even though some of them were not necessarily for me. Because Young Justice, they were pushing it towards boys. Had been able to attract female fans, which was unexpected. And Avatar Last Airbender, they attracted an older audience. And, well, you know about the whole My Little Pony brony situation?
Glad you made it back.
And I know some of them have become critics of the later seasons, but they're not attacking the fans. And really, the way they are attacking, well, the SheRa, the new SheRa fans, or the new SheRa team, is attacking the original fans.
It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the seasonings I have.
It just feels like there are red flags here. Like, this will not be a good show. Like, they have something to hide. Now, what that something is, I don't know. Could it be like a confidence on their side? Like, they know they don't have a good product, that they could not create a good product? Or is it their own insecurities about that? Or after I get done with this game, I'm probably going to rewatch an episode of the original SheRa. And like I said, you can find episodes on YouTube, and they do sell the DVDs online. If you want to go the extra mile, watch a few episodes of He-Man, and you will realize
You're the talk of the town, kid. Thanks to those photos.
Love it. And if you don't
I foresee
understand
great
why
things
we
on your
loved it,
horizon.
and I say we, I mean original fans, or fans of the original. I mean, and if you don't, shouldn't that raise a question of whether you will like the new one? Because this is the source. This is going to be where they got part of their information from. This is where they're going to be taking nods from. or where they're supposed to be taking nods from.
A fine choice. Do be careful.
Well, it was nice to get how I've been feeling off my chest, and I'm kind of hoping you liked watching me play. So have a good night, and you know, maybe I've given you food for thought. Maybe you can watch the original. Just to say, I watched the original. And, you know, if you can say that and be honest about it, I will. I know I will feel better about having arguments in the comment sections. Right, guys.